Hey, good evening everybody. My opponents for this game will be RoyalCheese with 19 wins. Good evening everybody. It has been a long time since I last casted a game, since I've been pretty busy with, well, a lot of things. But now I'm back here, starting to play a bit, doing some laddering. And as usual, Largoplz, I am the blue Zerg, spawning into 9 o'clock position. In the top position here we do have RoyalCheese, who is Zerg as well. The map is of course Shattered Temple, the slightly modified Lost Temple with no cliffs to drop tanks on. So yeah, I'll do like that. And of course, if I am playing against someone named RoyalCheese, he of course deserves a 10 pool. As you can see on my money, that is what I'm planning to do. I haven't really said anything about the new strategy. Anything about the new patch that came with season 2. As you can see both players' minerals up here, and a lot of things like yeah, I don't know this in my head, but control N, you see the players there, beautiful. Control I, how much we are mining right now, and so forth, a lot of things. And this is of course the APM, that is so important. I'm playing so fast. Yeah. Well, enough about that. Let's get the production tab up. That is all we need. As you can see, my spawning pool is almost done, and he's just started his. Nothing much really going on now. He did scout, I think he did. Yeah, he scouted my spawning pool. He saw that it was finished, and he was like, "No, I don't want to die." Well, he didn't actually say that, but I want to believe that. I'm producing 6 drones. He's getting some, Zerglings. He's getting some drones in the meantime. And of course, if I do fail to deal any kind of damage, I will be so far behind. But I do have 1 drone over here. I'm actually bringing a 2nd drone as well, and 6 Zerglings to be annoying with. And I should probably start a queen as well, but I did save up some money, getting 1 spine crawler, getting a 2nd spine crawler as well, and he needs to fill up drones here. And I do start to attack them. And I do cancel this as well, because that means I can put down a new one. And I am able to deal some damage. His first set of Zerglings spawn as well. I do try to pick them up as much as possible, and I am denying all kind of mining right now. He does not have any income at all, which is of course great for me. Cancelling that one as well. I will not be able to save my drone, but I was able to get a refund on the spine crawler at least, and he will try to kill this one as well. That one I did not cancel. Not very good, but if you look at the, let's see, I don't remember this unit tab. I am at 13 drones and he's only at 10, and I am lagging like never before as well. So I did actually get an advantage right there, which is great for me because I really needed that. And I also denied him his mining for such a long time, but he's poking in here. I'm trying to delay this as much as possible, but I decided to take this fight. Production tab once again. My queen is almost out, and I'm able to clean this up as well. And if you look at units now, he's actually ahead once again in drones, but not by far, and I've been annoying at least, so I'm so happy. And of course, after that kind of fight, it kind of stagnates a bit. Nothing much is going on. Both players should try to drone up, but I am getting a roach warren because I want roaches. And he decides to go for an expansion, and I decide to deny that. There we go. So he do have a lot of minerals, and I'm poking in here, seeing what's going on. And he's producing 12 more Zerglings. Could have been 6 drones, so that is not very good for him. And in the meantime, I'm droning up and getting my roach warren. I feel that I will be pretty damn safe until I see this bunch of things. So I decide to retreat a bit, and I do now have my roach roach warden, so I can produce roaches. And that is what I will do as well, of course. And I'm trying to get him close to my spinecrawler. It deals so much damage. I'm trying to delay him as much as possible. I don't want to lose any drones right now. Getting 5 roaches at the time. And he grabs his expansion as well now. Expand while attacking is a great strategy. And I am able to hunt him away with some roaches, and that is of course great news for me. So I do continue to get some more roaches, and then I will start drone up again. When I do feel safe, I want to get as much drones as possible, getting 1 second spinecrawler as well, since they are great defense. Only cost 1 drone. So yeah. And I do scout up here, and I do spot this hatchery, and I decide to go for it. And he wants to defend, but I'm denying him that, because I have a couple of roaches, and they are great against Zerglings, and he doesn't have speedlings or anything. And that is when it decides to lag for me. And I am able to once again delay his expansion, which is of course very annoying for him. And I do see that he puts down a lot of spines right now. And I am not here to engage this, I just want to keep him contained. I want to know what's going on. And in the meantime, my gas is starting to skyrocket a bit, but I'm at least getting 1 expansion. And hopefully this is an expansion I can get up and running before he does have one. And if you look at the unit sub now, you can see that I am quite far ahead in the drone count, so my economy is greater than his, and that is good news for me. And he decides to try to poke out here, but he does see me, and I'm not here to really fight this. I'm just poking a bit, keeping him on his toes. But he starts to produce roaches as well, and that is not something I approve of, but he didn't really ask, so yeah, nothing I can do, and his spilling is done as well. And he's poking around quite a lot up on the hill. And in the meantime, I'm getting more gas, getting my lab, getting even more drones in the meantime as well. I do scout a bit, see what's going on up here. Some more roaches are reinforcing to be able to keep him at bay. And as you can see, nothing is happening right here. So few drones compared to my base, where we do have quite a lot of drones actually. Good saturation. And my second base is up as well. So I will do a transfer, and I will get an auxiliary hatchery as well to be able to get even more larvae. And this is a really boring game right now, but of course it's not my first game on the ladder. I did play some random games at first, but I did spawn Zerg, all of them, so I decided, yep, Zerg it is once again. Been experimenting a bit with some Terran builds as well, but well, we'll keep Terran to my team games instead. And he decides to do a run-by with some of his Zerglings. And that is a bit annoying, but I do have my queen and 2 of these spine crawlers. They will handle that just beautifully, and decide to run past my roaches again. You lose a lot of Zerglings right there, but he produces a lot of roaches right now. He does have his Zergling as well. He can deal quite a lot of damage really fast, but I do scout this. I have quite good overlord placement right here. I do see this long path. Let's see how much I actually see. Yeah, it's a small path that is blocked, but other than that, I do see his troops, and I do know what he have. So I decide to put down 2 spine crawlers and put my roaches right here. And that is, of course, if he tries to do some kind of run by, I will be able to block it and kill it as much as possible. I'm getting a lot of gas right now. Well, maybe a bit too much gas, but I do have a spire on the way. That is great news for me, because his air defense is the queen. Yeah, that is all actually right now. So yeah, I do feel quite safe behind my 2 spine crawlers. Do have my second queen, who's not great at injecting, but well, what can you do? As you can see, I have a lot of overlords and getting 5 mutalisks right now. Start to poke out here, and I do see a lot of roaches still. So I'm not very comfortable in this position. I'm waiting for my mutalisks, but they are not great to get roaches. Of course, they can shoot down my mutalisks, but they can deal a lot of damage to everything else while I'm trying to kill them. So I do try to produce some more roaches. I do attack with my drones here as well. Besides that is the best thing to do. Sure, that is the correct, but I want to delay this. And of course, as you can see, way too much gas right now. But I do have 5, I think. Yeah, 5 mutalisks firing at his roaches. They are not taking any damage whatsoever, but I do get some roaches out in the meantime, and he decides to put down 1 evolution chamber. Of course, he wants to get some of these spore crawlers that can defend against air. Very good. And right now I am so happy. I do have some roaches, and these broodlings are dealing quite a lot of damage as well. And I do realize that I will be able to clean this up, and there we go, everything is dead for him, and I decide to go over to his base. Look at unit tab. Only 18 drones left to his 15. I do find some overlords here. That is of course nice. So I snipe them, and he's getting 1 spore crawler here. And he's trying to do some kind of run by right here, but I am quite safe in my base with these 2 crawlers here. So yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. I decide to poke in here to see what's going on. I do see 1 queen, decide to ignore that and instead go for the drone line here to be able to snipe, because 1 queen doesn't deal that much damage, and apparently I couldn't be a bigger piece of shit. Then he leaves the game, so that was 1 small victory for Largoplz. That is my first game casted in a really long time, and of course the first game casted in the new season, where I'm currently ranked like number 70 in my Diamond League. Only 2 victories I think, but haven't played more, maybe 4 or 5 games, most is random. So but that's that. Thank you everybody, and hopefully I will do some more casts quite soon. Bye bye.